Hi juniors, today we're going to be talking about how you can maximize your time this summer, the summer before your senior year, in order to make sure you're on track for graduation, start planning for college, because as you guys will soon find out, senior year kind of starts with a bang. A lot happens quickly early on, application deadlines sneak up on you, summer as early as October. So we really want you guys to maximize your time before senior year so that you head into 12th grade prepared with a plan and you're ready to go. So we're going to go through this checklist together, and then for several of these items I'm going to show you how you can do some of them online and some resources that you can access for help. So first off, community service hours. Of course, you guys know you need to have 60 hours by the end of next year in order to graduate. Hopefully most of you have already been earning your hours, but for those of you who haven't, it's about time to get started. We usually recommend that you choose a group or a cause that you're passionate about and then start your search from there. Obviously, it's going to be easier to get your hours if you're enjoying what you're doing. So we really recommend you start with that. If you don't know where to start or you need help identifying organizations, you're not sure what you want to do, you can always come talk to your counselor. We have some ideas and places we can point you where you can start earning those hours. So summer would be a really good time to get started on those ahead of senior year. All right, so number 2, touring colleges. This is huge. Summer's a great time to visit campuses because obviously we are out of school, so you don't have to take off class time to do it. And you can travel a little bit further. So obviously your experience on the college campus will be a little bit different during the summer because they're not in their academic year, but you'll still get a feel for the campus, what it feels like to travel there. We really recommend that any school you're considering applying to, that you take time over the summer to visit. There's really no substitution for an on-campus visit. We strongly encourage you guys to take some of those this summer. So luckily, a lot of the official tours you can now book online, and I will show you how to do that. So we're looking at Central Washington University here. This is actually their home page. So what's kind of cool is from their home page, all you do is click Visit Campus. Every school is going to be different, of course, but Central makes it really easy. Visit CWU. We might need to scroll down here a little bit. Okay, how do you want to visit Central? I'm going to click Tours here. And then it looks like they do offer campus tours Monday through Friday. So this is what you'll want to sign up for. So you'll click here to sign up. And then typically you can do all of this online. You can pick a date that works for you and book a tour. And these do book up fairly quickly, so make sure you are doing this with plenty of time in advance. Definitely advise you guys book an official tour through the college website. So have that on your list. Try to take as many tours as you can. Great way to spend your time this summer. All right, so after you've toured some colleges and seen some campuses and have an idea of where you might want to apply, we want you to start narrowing your college list down to about 3 to 5 schools. And we say 5 as a rule of thumb, and we do that because there's a breakdown of reach, safe bet, and safety schools that we want you guys applying to. So you'll see here, we recommend one reach school. So examples of this would be, depending on your stats, maybe UCLA, UW is now a reach school for a lot of students. This is going to be a school that's probably the most competitive. You might maybe be not quite in line with some of their admissions averages, but you never know what could happen. They might be blown away by your essay. You might have some strong extracurriculars or letters of recommendation, and you truly never know what will happen in the college search. So we think it's worth it to apply to one reach school to see what happens. So one reach, and then 2 to 3, we would say safe bets. So these are schools that are kind of right in line with your GPA, your SAT scores, that you probably should get into. But in case you don't, we want you to also have one safety school in mind. So if everything else falls through, you don't get in anywhere you've applied, you have a safety school that you know you're going to in the fall. And that does happen sometimes, not often, but It's good to have that safety school in your back pocket should everything else fall through. And we really don't advise much more than 5 schools. We've seen students applying to, some 10, 12, 15. Keep in mind that each school you apply to has their own application for the most part. They'll have their own admission fee, application fee. They all are asking for different things, and it just gets a little complicated, not to mention expensive, when you're applying to 10 plus colleges. So in our opinion as counselors, there's really no reason to do that. We really think that 3 to 5 covers you. But be thinking about that over the summer and really narrowing your list down to 5 schools. Our hope is that you enter senior year with a list of 5 schools that you're applying to. So you're probably asking, how do I know what these averages are? How do I know if I'm in line with these schools? How do I know if this is even a reach or a safe bet for me? So a website that I have been pretty impressed with is collegedata.com. This is a really easy site for just locating quick admissions averages for different schools on. So this is their homepage. This is collegedata.com. We're going to go to... I guess I'll try. So we'll click Explore Colleges. And let's assume I'm interested in applying to Washington State University. So so click on Wazoo. This will take you to their homepage. So this is really cool because this main page shows you some data as far as how much it's going to cost, what their graduation rate is, what their student makeup is. So we've got some data here, and then if you click on the name of the school, we can parse this out a little bit and look at what I want you guys to zero in on is the college admissions tracker. So what you're seeing here is data for the class of 22. So these are the current seniors who are going to start there in the fall. Here you'll see the average GPA for admitted students and the average SAT and ACT scores. So this can give you an idea of whether or not a particular college would be a good fit for you. So looking at Wazoo, the average GPA is the UW means unweighted and the W is weighted. So of course weighted means you get the extra points for honors and AP. So typically we say pay attention to the unweighted. That's what is on your transcript and what most colleges see. So the unweighted GPA average for Wazoo is a 3.38, as you see here. Average SAT math is 613. Average SAT English reading writing 614, and then their average ACT score is a 28. So you guys will see all of those averages right here. Keep in mind, of course, this is an average. There were some students who got into Wazoo this year with a GPA as low as 2.0, 2.01. And an SAT as low as 470, 450 combined. So this can give you an idea of where you fall. And just so you know, this student who had a low GPA, they might have had a phenomenal letter of recommendation. They might have been up against some pretty difficult circumstances in their high school career that led to that low GPA. So there's a lot of reasons why people do and don't get into college. It's so much more than just a GPA and a test score. But this can give you an idea of where you might fall with respect to that school's admissions. So really narrowing down that list to 3 to 5 and figuring out what's going to be a reach, a safe bet, and a safety for you. So once you have your schools in mind, it can be really helpful to create a separate maybe spreadsheet or folder where you can track all of your different schools that you're applying to, the deadlines for each, and what they all require. We strongly recommend you do this. We'd say that because the deadlines sneak up super quickly. Some of them are as early as October, as you'll see in a minute, and others continue on through January, February, some are even March 1st. So we really want you guys to be organized heading into that. And it's pretty easy typically to locate the admissions dates and deadlines. I'm going to show you an example. So if you go to, this is UW's homepage. Obviously, we have lots of seniors applying to UW every year. We're going to go to apply and maybe admissions. I'm just going to see, I'm looking for their admissions deadline. I'm applying to the Seattle campus. I'm going to click here. And then you might have to click around a little bit. Let's go back up to apply. So you all would be applying as a freshman student. And let me see, key dates and deadlines. Let's click here. Okay. So you all will be applying for autumn quarter of 2019, which means their application for autumn opens September 1st and the deadline is November 15th. So you guys will be able to access the UW application online as early as September 1st. So again, another good reason that you'd want to have a pretty good idea of where you want to apply, because you can start doing this as soon as school starts. So researching all of the dates and deadlines for your different schools and writing those down in a common location can be very helpful. All right. And then finally, most importantly, is checking to make sure that you are on track to graduate next year. So what we're going to do for the remainder of class today, you guys are all going to get a copy of your individual high school transcript and a copy of your four-year plan. And just as we've done every year, you guys are going to go through your transcript and check off all of the requirements that you have met so you know what you still need to take and meet senior year. And if you can't remember what classes you signed up for in February, you just want to double check and make sure, we encourage you to check in with us, with your school counselors before the end of the school year, just to see what classes you're signed up for, make sure you have everything you need in order to graduate next June. You're almost there, juniors. Thank you.